F1 2021. Yes, it's here, finally. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video on the Vivid Clan YouTube channel. Today, we are here on F1 2021, and we are going to be starting our My Team series in F1 2021. As you know, last year I didn't get very far into it. It just wasn't good timing. Now it's good timing. F1's still going on in real life, obviously. They're heading into Silverstone today in about 2 hours. I got up early to record these. So we're going to head into this single player career. I've already had a My Team going, but of course, let's start the new one. Not driver. We will check out Breaking Point at some point. My Team's my focus right now. We're going to do a full season, not a full real life season on all the tracks are in the game, of course. We're going to use some custom settings here, and I'll show you them after I get them set up. So this is what we're rocking with for assist here. You guys can pause the video if you want to read that, but I'll go to the next one. This is how the weekend's going to look for us. We're going to do full practices, but they are going to be, I'm going to do the quick practice sessions, which I'll show you in a little bit. Qualifying's going to be short. Now we'll go full. 3-time sessions there, Q1, Q2, Q3, and then of course a medium length race. That's how that'll work for us. Of course we'll have all of this on. This is stuff that's regular in My Team, so I can't shut that off because that would be pretty dumb. The only thing we changed on here is just we want safety car increase, because I do want to see some more safety cars. We haven't seen that many, but yeah, that's the only thing I changed on this page. And yep, for this one we're going to be going with an 85 AI difficulty. So I've seen a couple other YouTubers doing some My Team, of course, once I got early access, and they went, obviously they're better at the game than me, but they've been battling that very middle field, you know, really fighting for points. So I don't want to come in here and get podiums in my first races, of course. I don't really even want to make it through to Q2 every time. That's where you should be fighting for us. Should be a Q3, Q2 question mark, whether we get through or not. So I'm hoping that AI difficulty will be good. We will change it as we get better, hopefully. The only other thing I changed is race starts. I put it on assisted because I'm not good at holding that. Car damage I put on standard because I don't want it to be reduced. But yeah, that should do it for us. So if we exit out of this, we're going to confirm the settings. I did pre-order the game. I was just a little late recording it, so we are going to use the My Team icons. Probably won't sign them right away. And we're going to go ahead and start it.
First things first, let's create your driver.
Okay. This is the guy we used for part of last year, and then we switched it, but I found this guy right down here. It looks a lot more like me than the other one does. Not exactly like me, but yeah. And of course, you already know, best country. The name, just like our MLB The Show series, which will still be going on in the background, by the way, just every once in a while. You'll see one of those videos up. Let's get this in. Yep, I was waiting for initials. BSS. And then audio, we'll just go none because they don't have my name in there. So driver number, this is interesting because I don't really know what to go with here. It's a lot of people taking numbers that I want. I think we'll go Kobe. It's a little cringe, but we'll go Kobe.
Now, let's focus on your driver's look.
Of course, pre-ordering gets you Aiden Jackson's helmet, Ackerman, Devin Butler. But I think we're going to be going with this one here. Because I like that style. I'm not going to change any of the colors yet, because I don't know for sure what we're doing yet. This is the one that goes with it as well. The gloves, they've got one. Maybe they don't. Huh. I thought they definitely did. I guess we can do that. We'll change it eventually. Of course, it looks terrible right now, but we will change it. We've got a lot of poses here to choose from. I think I'll do my regular here right there. Podium emotes. We'll do this one that I just unlocked. And then the new thing, another new thing to this game, victory radio calls here.
That was on fire! Woo!
Thank you. I need a moment.
I think I'm gonna do this one because the yeehaw sounds weird. I've used Woo before and that was on fire. It doesn't really make sense to me unless it was literally on fire. So yeah.
Thank you. I need a moment.
Yeah. There's a lot of, no, there's only a couple of ones there, but yep.
Okay, boss. Let's get this team up and running. First thing we need to do is register a team name and bring in some important parts. First, enter a team name.
So you already know, we're bringing it back. Vivid Clan Racing Part 2 kind of, but in a whole new game. Bringing it back. Hopefully this time we can sign Jack. I've seen a couple people have Jack Aitken on here, and that's who I'm going to call Jack. If I find him, that's who I'm signing, not caring about
Choose our
stats.
primary sponsor for this season.
This one's a lot different with difficulties up.
For a larger signing bonus up front. Some offer more weekly income. The better we perform, the more our level will go up as the team gains more acclaim. Doing this will increase the income from our sponsors.
Yes, so we need to pick the right one here because we want good money off the bat, but we also don't want to do such a hard challenge that, cause like I have the difficulty at a spot where we may not get points finish every race. We may not make it through to Q2, and I've heard that the durability side of things, like your engine compartments and everything like that, they wear out really quickly, so you got to be pretty smart about that. But what I think I'm gonna do is this one. Earn 5 Constructors Championship points in a season match with Monet Paris. Something like that. Yeah, weekly income's 257.6k. That's not terrible, not great. Signing bonus of 4.9 million.
Our chassis won't be going anywhere fast without power unit. So let's sign one of those now. Obviously, the greater the performance and durability, the better. Be careful about spending all our cash. We are going to have people and facilities to invest in as well. Power unit suppliers will also provide upgrades throughout the season, free of charge.
And I'm thinking here we go Honda because Merc, I don't want to go with the top two because I don't want to spend that much money. I know it's only 1,000, or I guess 100,000 and 200,000 more. Renault is way too not good for us. Not enough performance, a little bit too little durability, and that's another reason for Mercedes, only 84 durability. But Honda, 90 and 89? I think I'll take that.
Not much of a team without a second driver. Let's sign a teammate.
Let's see here.
Here are the drivers interested in joining our team. Look at their stats and pick someone you think can get us good results, as long as we can afford them. We renew contracts periodically, so you have plenty of chances to sign someone else should the need arise.
So, we're gonna look. Callum Ilott would be who I picked if he's not here. Dang it. That's back-to-back my teams that he hasn't been here. But then, off of this, we're gonna go Callum Ilott because he is the best F2 driver out of all of these guys. Honestly, I don't know any of these other guys except for Zoo. Don't know how to pronounce his name, but I have seen him in F2 before. Focus is a new stat. That's just how, that's like in-game. Everything else is like real-life statistics unless you boost them. In-game focus is based on how they're going to be each week. You can help them out with that, or you can just not care about your teammate. 800k, 66 rating, 33 experience, 61 racecraft, 64 awareness, 74 pace, 76 focus. I think we'll take him for 800k.
Looks like we can afford this power unit supplier and teammate. Go ahead and confirm if you're happy.
We're gonna confirm.
Let's create the livery we'll be running this season.
And
we can
yeah,
add more sponsors to the car as we sign them throughout the year. And don't worry, we can edit our look at any time from HQ.
oh yeah, and don't worry, you won't get to see this. I'll see you when we get to the next part. So I've done all of the design. I went back and changed the colors of our suits, and now we're here to select a background and an emblem to run with. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna leave it on this until we find this one right here, Vivid Clan. You already know that's what we have to run with. Always represent. We're gonna go with our blue right there, and then I don't know if black or white will look better. That doesn't look bad. I like the white. And then I like, we'll go that style of it. And then the background here, I don't know what we do. We'll have to see what all there is. I would prefer not doing a heart, but Maybe it'd be good for somebody, but not for me. I don't want a heart. Also, why is it back to this? Yeah, I need this. Oh, we didn't select it. That's why. Okay. Honestly, that one doesn't look too bad. Stop sign looks kind of weird. Not gonna lie, that looks good. I'll rock with that. We'll do that as a background, and that's gonna do it for that.
Hello folks, and welcome to this, a very special edition of Paddock Pass. As you can see, there's no pit lane behind me, and as you can hear, no roar of engines, and that's because they've set me free from the F1 paddock to escape here to the countryside and to the headquarters of Formula One's newest team. Now, it's not every day we get to pull back the curtain and look behind the scenes at an F1 team. Rarer still that we get to talk not only to the team owner, but also the team's lead driver. But what makes this place extra special is that the owner and lead driver are one and the same person. Now, it's been an interesting 12 months, and we all know a number of the regulation changes which were due to come into effect this year have been delayed until next. Some, though, are still seeing the light of day, amongst them the all-important budget cap, which gives some of the smaller teams a little further down the order, potentially, the opportunity to compete with the bigger teams. Good for them, but great for us as viewers. But what does our new team owner think about these new rules? Do they see them as a challenge, a hurdle that needs to be overcome? Perhaps they see them as an opportunity to disrupt the status quo, a chance to come out swinging and to carve their name into Formula One history. Well, I had the opportunity to ask them these very questions just earlier today, and here's what they have to say.
Here we go. We gotta answer some questions. Help our teams out and pick which one's gonna be Spec 1 to start the season off instead of the rest being Spec 0.
Well, first of all, thanks so much for inviting us here today. It's been wonderful to see behind the scenes. As you might expect, I've got about a million questions, so let's jump straight in. It's been a long time since we last saw a team owner take their own car onto the track, and the sport's changed enormously in the intervening years. How are you going to handle the responsibilities of both managing and driving for a Formula One team?
We'll say we did it last year, but that's not part of the actual story, so that doesn't really matter. But I'm gonna say this isn't just about me, this is about my team, and I'm 100% behind them. Together, we're unstoppable.
Let's talk about your teammate. Now, it's clear they're excited to have signed with you, but tell me, what is it that you think they bring to the team?
We're just gonna see a lot of potential in them. Yeah.
So you've obviously been putting a lot of work into the car. I know it's early days, but how do you expect it to feel out there?
We wanted to maximize traction out of the corners at the aero.
Most of the other teams can boast years of experience in Formula One. Where do you see the opportunities to make those vital performance gains you need to put you within reach of the other cars?
We're going to reduce the weight of the car here. It's going to be powertrain.
Ultimately, your success this season is going to come down to whether you can take positions from the other drivers. What is it about your car that's going to give you that edge in those battles?
It's going to be an incredibly light car.
And finally, with so many specialist departments working together here at your headquarters, and with such an important deadline coming up, who's getting that coveted Teacher's Gold Star? Which group do you feel the most proud of right now?
Yeah, it's not that big of a question whether you're proud of them or not. You want to do aero just to get that Spec 1 right off rip, because that'll help a lot.
Well, thank you so much for your time. It's been wonderful to get an insight from you, and of course to see around the headquarters. Thank you for today. Really appreciate it, and thank you all at home for watching as well. We'll see you very soon.
So that's how we do that. Head into Team HQ for round 1 of 20 of this F1 2020 career. My team. I'll see you when we get to that. So here we are in Vivid Clan Racing's HQ, and some things have been changed, but we're going to head to the activity screen first, which is still the same from last year. Team Acclaim is huge right now. I don't know if I want to do drivers training camp. Maybe I should. It wouldn't be a bad thing to do. What do we have? We have 14 days available to us. I think we should do something like this. That gives us also some resource points. Team Acclaim I can gain eventually here. I don't want to give anybody too big of a boost because I don't want to dock anybody else. We'll do some preseason merch and bad use of time, but that's how it's gonna have to be. Messages here, new smell of the car, IT department, and this dude talking about our facilities. If you want to read that, you can. I'm not gonna read through it. We're not gonna advance it because here you can see Aero is spec 1, everything else flat out has nothing done. So we're gonna go here to chassis, and we're gonna get the only thing that we can do here being the failure chance will be degraded. R&D, they've changed this one up a lot. As you can see, it's no longer a tree. You've got every part here. You can see exactly what it's gonna look like. You can get discounts on it from quick practices. You can see all this here. What I'm gonna go and do is upgrade an Aero right away, this front wing main flap, get that going. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do anything else right now. Everything's around 500 points. Yep, we're not gonna have enough. We only have 450, so that's that for R&D vehicle. Like I said, I've heard these wear out really quickly. Like, you're supposed to save 1 for practices because quick practice really wear them out. But as a content creator, you don't really have that much time to, when you're trying to record 3 videos a day, you don't have time to sit through hour-long practices and try to complete everyone. So quick practice is great for that. Gearboxes, of course, tire allocations will change. Corporate's still the same. You know, we got to get level 5 there on Team Acclaim to get the next sponsor. Contracts, of course. Driver market, you can see all the drivers in here, including the 7 My Team icons, who look pretty nice. If I were to tell you right now who I want to sign off RIP, whether that be starting next season, I'm looking at George Russell, I'm looking at Charles, and I'm looking at Lando. Yeah, probably Pierre Gasly as well. Maybe Fernando, since he has a lot of experience. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now. Standings, but yes, let's advance some time here, and you can get the car reveal, and then in the next episode we'll race for the first time this year. Here we go. You guys ready for this? You can probably expect it. You can expect the colors of it, right? Just, yeah. Oh, it looks great. And when I say great, I mean great. Like, this car is a lot better than last year's. It just looks beautiful. Gorgeous, may I say. Nice looking car. Look at that. The black on the back there. We got our hints of blue. We got the white through there. You'll love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. Advance time here. One more time. Just get some money out of that. Get some more money out of that. Hopefully this comes through good.
We had a major
Oh my gosh.
this week, so the entire
I
development
jinxed it.
this weekend has failed.
Right there.
Any redevelopments will need to be ordered from the R&D screen.
It's a 0% chance to fail now, but now I have to redo it and it won't be here for the first race. But speaking of the first race, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be ready for part 2 of this series, the next one. So thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you all later. Peace out.